if you think crit racing is intimidating, try turning up to a hipster cycle party in East London. That's what we're doing today, guys. Let's roll. Once again, I find myself cycling across London to head to Via, the cycle shop in Coldrop Yard. It's where we did the Via Critorium, which we did a video on a few weeks back. So long story short, I did email the guy who was organising the Via Crit just to say that when they told people on the start line that they may or may not finish, it was a bit of a peculiar thing to do for a Cat 3-4, and that perhaps they should think either about just letting people know about it before the race if they're going to try and drag people off the course, or certainly just let people finish, because ultimately it's a Cat 3-4. We don't want to get in anyone's way. Anyway, he said, look, pop along to this party. I thought, well, sounds good. I have been doing nothing but track stands at traffic lights to try and up my street cred. I have a camera in my backpack, so I can take a lot of shutter drag photos that come out a little bit blurry so people think I'm trendy. I'm going to do my best to fit in, but there is nothing more intimidating than being in your 40s and turning up to a hipster cycle party. And if you are curious, we are now cycling through Hyde Park, which is lush, super nice, but I wouldn't recommend it, especially during the middle of the day or 5 o'clock on a Friday evening, because it gets super busy. But it is cool. London is a vibe. London in the summer is a turbo vibe. Next stop, Via in Coldrop Yard. I cut my teeth back in the day, cycling fixed gears in London. Nothing's changed. Still head on an absolute swivel. There's way more bike lanes nowadays, but I love it. I still love it, but it's crazy. Be safe out there, kids. London in the summer is such a vibe. I cannot stress that enough. But we just don't get enough sunny days. I'm convinced that the few sunny days that we do get are basically what keeps most of us here. So we are at the Via store in Coldrop Yard. It is an evening that they partnered up with a brand, and they're putting on a little display, a little bit of a party. There's an honour system for the bike parking, which I'm okay with, because you can kind of go in and just come out and keep checking on your bike. Apparently they've got people that are going to look after them. I'm down with that. But this is a really good example of what a really good English East End, East London bike store is, and it's pretty cool. I really like it. This one's for you, Chris Miller. This is how trendy this place is. You can literally buy a standard here. I have to say that kind of plain black, like carbon stripped back Factor Ostro Vam is one of the nicest looking bikes, I think, that you can get your hands on. And I've actually got a little thing with Factor coming up next week. But if there was one bike in here that I could get and build up, I think it would be the titanium frame. I am desperate to get hold of a titanium bike and build one up. I think it would be absolutely sick. For some reason I do really enjoy these, and it is definitely a bike that I would love to take out for a ride sometime. This is a very cool East London bike shop with some rather expensive bikes, some nice kit. So if you're ever in the King's Cross area, do make sure you come check it out. It's like a stone's throw from King's Cross station. Yeah, they got a little cafe. Obviously, if you want to buy yourself a crazy carbon bike, you're more than welcome to do that. And then they stock a whole bunch of like very trendy bike clothes, different bike brands. So I'm probably not going to stick around too long. I did actually intend for this to be a bit more than what it probably will end up being. But quite simply, I do massively just feel out of place at these things. I find it, I know it sounds a bit lame, and I'm not going to bring it up too much, but it is a bit intimidating, and it's kind of like, I just don't feel like it's me. Like, I like being out on my bike. I find the other stuff quite hard to do. So it's been nice, like I met a few people, made an effort to go and speak to some people, but you know, it's been a fun event. I don't feel comfortable. So I'm going to do what I do best, which is go and ride my bike through London at night with lights on and a helmet to go home. This is your sign though, if you don't live in London, to come visit during the summer, because there is so much stuff going on. It is a city that is very, very good at making the most of the time when it is warm and sunny. Outdoor theatres, like there's tons of events on, there's always outdoor stuff on. So, you know, if nothing else from this video, if you've learned nothing else, it's that summer in London is absolutely brilliant. The only thing that is not brilliant is the fact that it might not be summer in London. Oh boy, this is what I love. I can't do those parties, guys. I can't pretend that that's me. This, riding my bike through a city late on a Friday night in the summer. Oh, this is why you do it. Just love it. It was a fun evening. Do not regret going in any sense, but nothing feels like this. Cruising through London on a summer's evening on a nice bike. That's bliss. Right guys, thanks for joining in. I'll see you on another one soon. Like and subscribe or don't. Makes no difference, or life is good. See you soon. Till next time.